Naomi.
Peter.
Intermediate.
Class.
Word.
Up.
So.
Alright, this is one of those classes that was good, but that when you recap it, it looks like shit. So here we go.
Some reminders of the things we covered. I think the leaders that we worked on was show your lovely follower back.
Clearly I'm a follower.
Making sure that you don't grab and such just from the wrist like so, but like our hands, spread those fingers, and a little more on the side, like so.
And really it's about like not being afraid to catch a side, like if you end up being a little further around or something, those places are okay, but it's this like pinball flipper action that we want to get away from. This is kind of concocted weird. I think a lot of people have learned to dance by going like, alright, clearly I don't know how to dance. Tell my body what to do, and then people give you these analogies, and if you act out the analogy kind of perfectly, it makes you dance weird. So we want to get away from that just a bit, and just try to be a bit more natural. Hold things with your hand, like a follower. Hold it with your hand, it'll be weird. And be like, oh, let me just hold that. Right? Make it soft. Nice. And then this actually was going to be kind of the same thing. Our little guide for it was to think mainly of these two fingers doing the work, leaders and followers both. And to get in there nice and deep, think about this crease right here, to be sort of in there, making some contact. And so I have my hands not perfectly underhand, but not like this, little here, like this. No, but like this. And then she sort of clicks in, her palm should face down. The top of her hand, I guess, faces up then, if I'm not mistaken. But when we do that, let's do a little zoom in here. So you get the hand like this. So I think it's very easy to go like, hey, here I am, ready to connect my Lindy Hop gate, and it's weird. So, instead of that, I'm going to go, hey, would you like to dance, human?
Sure.
All right, here we go, and we hold each other's hands like people do. You know what I mean? But in the nice and close. And since, especially, I have bigger hands than Naomi. Yeah?
Oh.
So, I got like the meat hooks. So, if I'm like, hey, hold on to my big fat paw, it's weird. Right? So what I do is I say, these two fingers are the important ones, the other ones will get a little bit out of your way. And I'll tell you, I don't know why it is, but if this finger is in here, it tends to feel kind of bad. This one here tends to feel bad. Just trust me on that one. So you don't have to do this. If you do this, you're also weird. Just somewhere in the middle there. Let your thumb touch. Just don't try and press it through her hand to touch the other one.
No.
That's naughty. Okay, this is weird. This is like a Palmolive commercial.
Shall we zoom out?
My hands feel better. Okay, so...
Or not?
Then, yeah, and so this thing, it was sort of like weird, human. Also human. Different human places, weird.
But you know what, the leaders...
All weird.
Fresh. The leaders did a really good job, and we kind of felt the difference. You remember how just this much of a curl, you could really feel it right away. It's a bit of a princess in the pea situation. So, then we, at the very beginning, followers kind of held themselves in one piece, leaders moved back, and we kind of waited until we got a feeling, and you know what, we did zoom as soon as we got it, we kind of waited in that feeling, and you're right.
Maybe your hands moved this much before your body did, and that's okay. And once they move like that, don't catch up to them. Because don't catch up to your hands there.
Anything else we want to say in these ridiculous?
Oh shit, yeah, there's more. So, leaders, here's the thing. You got to pay for this one, if only it were helpful at all. If you were here, it was great, I swear. So, we're here. Lots of leaders that like to swing out like this. No, really, not that bad.
No, not that bad.
But there's a little booty tuckage here. Just the slightest of tuckage. And it's about getting this connection with gravity. Avoid that. Think about keep this distance a little greater. And it really just does feel a lot better. The ladies like, that'll cool like that swing out. Trust me on it. Like, it's good. So you keep a little that distance there. We tried that and followers the last thing. We had you guys try just going step, triple step. Let's watch me. Don't me do it. It looks just like this. This. Exactly what followers. Keep going. So, she just gradually faces me. I want you to just go a little slower than you think on the way in here. Be okay doing that. Well, that's a whole bunch of shit that's really useless on a YouTube video unless you were here. I hope that helps.
You're welcome.
Word.